because we only get one childhood, and I feel like mine was a bit ruined because of that. These are all natural things. Add that to our human condition, which is we're all going to die one day. I'm going to die one day, and that is terrifying to a lot
It
of
is.
and scary, confusing. We don't understand the nature of existence. We don't understand why these bad things happen to us or why good things happen to us. We're trying to make sense of all of that. So there's all these psychological commonalities that actually these groups they either purposely prey on that or it evolves through natural processes within groups. Sometimes they go really dark, and we see that sometimes in groups that don't start off as cults have become cultish in their approach. Yeah, it's because it's the human condition, really. It's drawing upon these natural human tendencies.
And as you mentioned, there's a scale, isn't there? Because I remember reading this. I think it might be Hassan who talks about an influence continuum.
Yeah,
Some groups are much more destructive and damaging than others. All groups, in some ways, may be damaging psychologically, but you go all the way to cults that murder people or suicide cults and things like that.
yeah,
That's on the real dark end of the scale. But even a group that's more benign, you can still have things like religious trauma syndrome and other things. Did you find you suffered from that when you left the Jehovah's Witness? I mean, you talk about recovery, even going through your training that
yeah,
made you realize, wait a minute, there's a lot of stuff I may have to go back and work through here.
yeah. I think there's a lot of. I was raised in it, so I think that's a particular type of. I don't like to pathologize it in medical terms personally, just for myself. I'm sure there are people that I know that there are some people that have experienced trauma. I tend not to use that word for myself. In the main, I had a parent that looked after me and that were loving parents. I think the trauma, if there is anything like that, it comes from the beliefs around things like Armageddon, not doing the right thing, sinning, thought crime, if you like, thinking about the wrong things, lack of belief, and all of that. I think that as a child, I remember being very unhappy because I was always worried and anxious about, oh, I've done something bad here and I've done something wrong there. I was a very sensitive child, so I was always very worried about all that, and I found my childhood was a misery really, and I think that is a direct result of that those doctrines that I really took to